In the labyrinth of life, emotions often act as our guiding stars, illuminating the path with their diverse hues. However, the Stoic philosophers, ancient sages of wisdom, proposed a profound notion. The mastery of emotions is the gateway to true freedom and tranquility. In this exploration, we delve into the heart of Stoicism, unraveling 7 timeless lessons that empower us to control our emotions, navigate the storms of life with equanimity, and embrace serenity amidst chaos. Lesson 1. Embrace the dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the fundamental concept of the dichotomy of control, a profound teaching that continues to shape the way we perceive the world and our emotions. Epictetus, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers, eloquently articulated this concept, urging individuals to distinguish between what is within their control and what lies beyond it. In the vast theater of life, there are elements that fall under our jurisdiction, our thoughts, emotions, judgments, and actions. These internal faculties are the realm of our sovereignty, where our choices and intentions reside. However, the external world, encompassing other people's opinions, societal events, and the unpredictable twists of fate, remains beyond our dominion. Stoicism, in its wisdom, advises us to relinquish our attachment to these external matters, for they are subject to the whims of chance and the unpredictable flow of existence. When we wholeheartedly accept this dichotomy, a profound shift occurs within us. The incessant desire to control external circumstances diminishes, and in its place, a sense of liberation blossoms. We learn to release our grip on outcomes, understanding that no matter how meticulously we plan or fervently we wish, the universe operates on its own terms. Embracing the dichotomy of control liberates us from the chains of anxiety, for we recognize that our internal world is where our true power resides. Stoicism teaches us that our reactions to external events are our responsibility, a truth that empowers us immensely. When faced with adversity, we are not powerless victims. Rather, we are powerful architects of our responses. Through the practice of this lesson, we discover the serenity that arises from accepting the immutable nature of the external world. The storms of life may howl around us, but within, we can cultivate a sanctuary of tranquility. Epictetus's teachings encourage us to invest our energy wisely, channeling it toward the aspects of life we can influence, our thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors. By doing so, we create a fortress of emotional stability, impervious to the capricious winds of external events. This lesson is not merely an abstract concept, but a transformative paradigm that, when embraced wholeheartedly, grants us the power to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. Through the lens of the dichotomy of control, we find not only emotional mastery, but also the profound freedom of the soul, a freedom unshackled by the uncertainties of the external world. Lesson 2. Practice negative visualization. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, advocated for a practice that seems counterintuitive to our natural inclinations: negative visualization. This profound Stoic lesson invites us to contemplate the potential loss of what we cherish deeply. It encourages us to imagine the absence of our loved ones, the loss of our possessions, or even our own mortality. At first glance, this practice may appear to be a source of needless sorrow, yet its purpose is far nobler. Through negative visualization, we are not seeking to induce despair, but rather to foster gratitude and resilience. By mentally preparing ourselves for the impermanence of all things, we develop an acute appreciation for the present moment. Seneca believed that by confronting the reality of loss, we could elevate our capacity for gratitude. The roof over our heads, the warmth of friendship, the laughter of loved ones, These everyday blessings often go unnoticed until we consider their absence. When we practice negative visualization, we are not surrendering to a bleak outlook on life. Instead, we are fortifying our emotional fortitude. We learn to savor the sweetness of life while understanding its fleeting nature. This awareness transforms our relationships. They cease to be taken for granted and become cherished treasures. The sunshine, the gentle breeze, the taste of a favorite meal. Each experience is infused with newfound vitality when we recognize its transience. Moreover, negative visualization acts as a shield against the harsh blows of fate. When challenges arise, we are better prepared to face them because we have mentally rehearsed the possibility of adversity. Rather than blindsiding us, difficulties become anticipated guests, and we can welcome them with a sense of composure and even gratitude. In a world often consumed by the pursuit of more, negative visualization steers us back to the essence of Stoic philosophy, the appreciation of what we have. It is a practice that tempers our desires, allowing us to find contentment in sufficiency. Instead of perpetually yearning for what is beyond our grasp, we learn to value what is already within it. Embracing this lesson does not diminish the joy of life, it enriches it. By acknowledging the ephemeral nature of our possessions and relationships, we are invited to engage with life more fully, more presently. Lesson 3. Cultivate equanimity in adversity. Stoicism, with its unwavering focus on virtue and inner tranquility, places a significant emphasis on the cultivation of equanimity, a mental and emotional stability, especially in difficult situations. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, believed that adversity is an opportunity to exercise our virtues and demonstrate our inner strength. In the face of life's challenges, our reactions become the litmus test of our character. Equanimity in Stoic philosophy is not indifference or apathy. It is a state of calm acceptance and unwavering composure in the face of adversity. It is the ability to maintain a clear and focused mind, regardless of external circumstances. Imagine a Stoic figure standing amidst a storm, untouched by the chaos around, embodying peace amid turbulence. This is the essence of equanimity. Life, with its unpredictable twists and turns, often subjects us to situations that evoke intense emotions: anger, fear, frustration, or sorrow. It is natural to feel these emotions. However, Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge them without being swept away. Equanimity allows us to pause, to breathe, and to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It gives us the strength to face challenges with grace and wisdom. The cultivation of equanimity begins with acceptance of the impermanent nature of the world and the inevitability of change. Nothing in life, not joy, nor sorrow, nor pain, lasts forever. By internalizing this truth, we become less attached to transient experiences and our equanimity deepens. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Adversity, rather than being a curse, becomes a teacher. It teaches us patience, resilience, and courage. When we face adversity with equanimity, we approach problems as puzzles to solve, not monsters to defeat. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, and every failure is a lesson in disguise. Equanimity also involves the practice of reframing our perspectives. Stoic philosophers often asked, "Is this within my control?" If the answer was no, they embraced the situation with equanimity, focusing on their response rather than the event itself. This shift in perspective empowers us. We no longer feel victimized by circumstances. Instead, we become architects of our responses, choosing calm over chaos, serenity over strife. Lesson 4. Develop emotional detachment. In the tapestry of human emotions, attachment often weaves intricate patterns, binding us tightly to people, possessions, and outcome. Stoic philosophy advocates for a different approach, one of emotional detachment. This lesson, espoused by Seneca and other Stoic sages, does not imply a lack of love or concern. Instead, it suggests cultivating a mindset where our well-being is not contingent on external factors. Emotional detachment liberates us from the turbulence of desires, granting us profound inner peace and resilience. Emotional detachment begins with the recognition that external events and the actions of others are beyond our control. People may behave in ways that we find hurtful, or circumstances may unfold contrary to our wishes. By acknowledging the impermanence of these external elements, we free ourselves from the shackles of disappointment and resentment. In the realm of Stoicism, emotions are viewed as judgments about external events. Seneca's teaching encourages us to observe our emotions as if they belong to someone else, allowing us to detach our identity from transient feelings. When we perceive emotions objectively, they lose their grip on our psyche. We can then respond with clarity and wisdom rather than being swept away by the tide of emotional reactions. Moreover, emotional detachment fosters a profound sense of inner freedom. When we are not ensnared by the opinions of others or the outcomes of our endeavors, we experience a newfound lightness of being. We become resilient, able to bounce back from setbacks with grace. In the face of praise or criticism, our sense of self-worth remains steadfast, for it is not contingent on external validation. To develop emotional detachment, the Stoics encouraged self-reflection. By examining our emotional responses, we gain insight into our desires and aversions. This introspection enables us to discern between genuine needs and fleeting wants, allowing us to prioritize what truly matters. As a result, we become less swayed by the desires for recognition, material possessions, or approval, finding contentment in our intrinsic worth. Emotional detachment is not a cold indifference, but a warm embrace of life's experiences without being ensnared by them. It allows us to savor moments of joy without clinging and navigate moments of sorrow without despair. By embracing this Stoic lesson, we attain a profound inner harmony. Lesson 5. Cultivate gratitude amidst adversity. Gratitude, the art of appreciating the blessings in our lives, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminded himself daily of the impermanence of life, urging him to cherish the present. In the face of adversity, cultivating gratitude might seem counterintuitive, yet it is during challenging times that this practice holds the most transformative power. Stoicism teaches us to view every experience, pleasant or painful, as an opportunity for growth. Adversity, rather than being a cause for despair, becomes a canvas on which the virtues of patience, courage, and resilience can be painted. Gratitude, in this context, is not a denial of suffering, but a courageous acknowledgement of life's multifaceted nature. When we confront adversity with gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. Even in moments of difficulty, there are gifts: the strength to endure, the support of loved ones, the lessons learned through struggle. By recognizing these gifts, we infuse our challenges with purpose and meaning. Moreover, gratitude fosters resilience. When we acknowledge the blessings amidst hardship, we develop a sense of inner fortitude. Challenges, rather than breaking us, become stepping stones for growth. In the crucible of adversity, gratitude becomes a beacon of hope, guiding us through the darkest of times. Lesson 6. Practice empathy and compassion. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is a virtue deeply cherished in Stoic philosophy. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of compassion, reminding us that every person we meet is fighting a battle we know nothing about. Cultivating empathy and compassion not only enriches our relationships, but also nurtures our own humanity. Stoicism teaches us that our fellow human beings are not mere spectators in the theater of our lives. They are co-travelers, each facing their own trials and tribulations. By embracing this understanding, we dissolve the barriers that separate us from others. Empathy enables us to see beyond the surface, to recognize the shared human experience that unites us all. Compassion, the natural offspring of empathy, compels us to alleviate the suffering of others. It is not merely a passive acknowledgement of another's pain, but an active response to alleviate it. Seneca's words echo through the ages, reminding us that true joy comes from contributing to the well-being of others. In the face of adversity, practicing empathy and compassion becomes a beacon of light. It transforms our perception of challenges, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. When we extend a compassionate hand to others, we create a ripple effect of kindness. In turn, this kindness returns to us, uplifting our spirits and fortifying our resilience. Empathy and compassion are not finite resources, they are boundless wellsprings within us. As we cultivate these virtues, we find profound fulfillment in connecting with others on a deeply human level. In times of adversity, they serve as bridges, uniting us in shared understanding and shared humanity. Through the practice of empathy and compassion, we not only enrich the lives of others, but also nurture our own capacity for love, kindness, and enduring inner peace. Lesson 7. Embrace the transience of life. In the grand tapestry of existence, everything is transient. Joy, sorrow, relationships, and even life itself. This Stoic lesson beckons us to confront the impermanence of all things, a truth that has the power to transform our perspective on life. Embracing the transience of life is not an invitation to melancholy. Instead, it is a profound call to savor each moment, recognizing its fleeting beauty. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the brevity of life as a reminder of our mortality. Rather than inducing despair, this awareness serves as a catalyst for living authentically. When we acknowledge that our time on this earth is limited, our priorities shift, and the trivialities that once consumed us lose their grip. The Stoics advocated for the practice of memento mori, the contemplation of death. It is not a morbid obsession with dying, but a profound reflection on the finite nature of our existence. By recognizing our mortality, we are spurred into action, urged to live virtuously, love deeply, and pursue meaningful endeavors. Every moment becomes a precious gem, each encounter a chance for connection, and every experience an opportunity for growth. Embracing the transience of life teaches us the art of detachment. Possessions, status, and even our bodies are ephemeral. When we release our attachment to these transient elements, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of materialism. Our worth is no longer defined by external markers, but by the depth of our character and the impact of our actions. Moreover, the awareness of life's impermanence compels us to mend broken relationships, express love openly, and seek forgiveness. Grudges and grievances lose their significance when viewed against the backdrop of mortality. The baggage of the past becomes insignificant in the face of the present moment. When we embrace the transience of life, we discover a profound sense of freedom. The fear of failure, the dread of rejection, and the burden of regret fade away. In their place, a liberating courage emerges. The courage to pursue our dreams, express our truths, and love unconditionally. Ultimately, the Stoic lesson of embracing the transience of life invites us to dance with impermanence, finding beauty in the ephemeral. It is a reminder that our time is a precious gift, a treasure to be cherished and celebrated. By embracing this truth, we infuse our existence with purpose, living each day as if it were a masterpiece, painted with the vibrant hues of love, courage, and boundless gratitude. Watch the next video. Link in the description below. Subscribe for more profound insights on your spiritual journey. May your path be filled with grace and enlightenment.